be relative to all of us, and the topic will be contribution to longevity of life. So what I'm gonna talk to you about what I think might contribute for our life expectancy, and as well at the same time as interest in life in general. And I want to start with cars. This after talk a little bit. I just bought a used car, and the gentleman who was selling me that car show up with the entire maintenance of that car from the beginning, 6,000 miles, another 6. It was like 15 pages of document where he was mentioning what was spent and how much, and he spent on maintenance for that car for the last couple of years more than my previous car was in the first place. So why I'm bringing this to attention? We kind of know that if you maintain stuff, it's supposed to last, it's supposed to keep some value. If you want to sell it, you want to show to somebody that somebody's going to appreciate it. We're supposed to treat our body and our life the same respect like we treat our cars, and the same way we treat our most interesting stuff that are our hobby or something. You know, for the same token, what in general would be our life expectancy in general? It's a lot depend of our genetics. We don't have much contribution to it because we already inherited some of these genetic factors to our bodies. But we have some contribution as far how we live in our body, how we react to stuff, what we eat, when we go into bed, and how we exercise, and based on all this information, one of the most critical is definitely a couple factors. One of them are food, another our rest time, another of understanding of our body system in general, and let's stop for a second on the food consumption. We know that diversity is a good thing. Why it's so good? Because people from all over the world come into one place and share their experience and ideas. What I've been mentioning on living in that country, observing behavior of different people, I would come to a conclusion that people who grow up here, they would tend to, at least on lunch times, and what I see, would have a tendency to eat a food, either cook or prepare food, and some other people would have an apple or plums or some other thing in addition to that prepared food. Today, I confess I eat 5 plums from a tree, nothing other. Why it's so? Because I grew up in next in an environment where fruits and plums were my natural kind of settings. You know, I have a habit of eating this raw, fresh farm market food. And what I doing myself, I will contribute to you. If you have a choice, go to farmer market, go to some places where you can have a food, and try to keep it within your reach. When you don't put it on the fridge, put it on your table when you come into to your house. Let yourself be reminded that food is staying there. Let your family or kids reminded. Don't hide it in the fridge, because naturally we're not desperate for the thing. We go in more sweet stuff, more processed stuff that we see on television, because they constantly bombard it to us. They want to take the stuff that costs like quarter and sell it for us for $2, you know, and they have that amount of money they can afford to spend in advertising for you. And it's why in developed countries most people would go for processed food, because they constantly see it reminding on the television and some other things. So don't go there. Go natural way and try to eat more like raw, ripe food. Another thing that is kind of contributing to a life is try to be humble. Try to be not expect from a world to be perfect place, because nothing is, and even ourselves are not perfect. So try to do your best, but not expect 100% of anything, because it's just not realistic. You know? So trying to be with your expectation somewhat, you know, on a decent level. Don't give up on your expectation, but the same way, not to go with your temperature over 213 degrees, because it doesn't make it. We might overboil ourselves. Another things that are very critical is to stay active, to be involved with something, you know, and stay active. You go in both ways. One is mentally active and try to be mentally present in your surrounding where you are. Another thing, try to be physically active. And by physical activities, my understanding, what I have come to conclusion is that you don't have to run like two hours a day and exhaust yourself and work on your joints. 20 minutes a day, every other day, exercise to a point where you'll be slightly out of breath will be good enough for that day and for another day. And another thing is that when people reaching the golden age era, they're supposed to be attached to some kind of ideas, to some kind of hobbies, either be involved in a non-profit organization or be involved in some kind of other activities. Toastmaster Club is a good example of that, where people would show up and do this thing. And and that my speech, I was trying to dig into my memories and try to align a couple things that I think would be interesting for all of us. It would be interesting to increase our longevity, increase our quality of life. And in the end, you know, I kind of missed one important subject that I've probably already been emphasizing once in my previous speeches. Try to go to bed around 9 and 10 in the evening. Because the further you delay, you know, going to bed, it's decreased quality of sleep, and we need more sleep with less efficient one. So between all these habits, stay humble, eat right amount of food, stay active mentally, physically, go to bed in the proper time. I think these are major point of contribution where each of us can increase longevity and quality of our life. And on this topic, on this moment, I would like to thank you everybody for listening to my last minute creative speech. And thank you very much.